Ever wondered how a small-town boy stirred a revolution with dance in a conservative community? Welcome to our journey into the 1984 classic, Footloose. This film is no ordinary dance flick. It's a cultural phenomenon that captured the spirit of the 80s, a time when music was a catalyst for change and youthful rebellion. The movie is set in the fictional town of Beaumont, where dancing and rock music are strictly prohibited. The narrative centers around a clash between youthful exuberance and traditional conservatism. The protagonist, a city boy with an insatiable passion for dance, challenges the town's rigid rules, sparking a revolution. Footloose is a testament to the power of dance, music, and the indomitable spirit of youth. It's a reminder that sometimes all it takes to shake things up is a good beat and a pair of dancing shoes. So buckle up as we take a trip down memory lane to the town of Beaumont. Enter Ren McCormack, a city boy from Chicago, who moves to the small, conservative town of Beaumont. Picture this. You're a teen with an undying love for dance and music. You've got rhythm coursing through your veins, and you're suddenly uprooted from the vibrant, bustling city life to a town where your greatest passion is considered taboo. That's Ren McCormack's reality. Ren, our protagonist, is an embodiment of the free-spirited energy of the 80s. He's a high schooler with a magnetic charm and a rebel heart, who carries the rhythm of the city within him. Dancing for Ren isn't just an activity, it's an expression of his soul, a way to connect with the world around him. He's not just a character in a film, he's a symbol of youthful rebellion, of the desire to challenge the status quo, and of the power of art to bring people together. Ren's life takes a dramatic turn when his mother decides to move them from Chicago to Beaumont, a small town that's the polar opposite of everything he's known. Beaumont isn't just conservative, it's a place where dancing and rock music are banned, a place where Ren's very essence is considered an affront to the town's values. It's a classic fish-out-of-water scenario, but Ren isn't one to back down from a challenge. His passion for dance doesn't diminish in the face of adversity. Instead, it becomes a beacon of hope, of change. Ren becomes an unwitting catalyst, pushing the boundaries of the town's rigid laws and challenging the authority that suppresses the youthful spirit. He's not just fighting for his right to dance, he's fighting for the town's right to express itself, to feel the liberation that comes from moving to the beat of your own drum. And so, Ren McCormack, the city boy with a heart full of rhythm, finds himself in the midst of the quiet town of Beaumont, ready to ignite a revolution with his love for dance. Little did Ren know his love for dance was about to shake things up. Beaumont, a town where time seems to have stood still, and public dancing? Well, that's illegal. Nestled in the heartland of America, Beaumont is a quaint, quiet town. It's a place where everyone knows everyone, and life moves at its own leisurely pace. But don't be fooled by its charming facade. Beaumont harbors a peculiar law that sets it apart from the rest. Yes, in this town, public dancing is against the law. This isn't your everyday ordinance. It's a decree deeply rooted in the town's conservative values. Beaumont is a town where tradition reigns supreme, where the old ways are cherished, and where change is met with reluctance. This law is a manifestation of those very values, a protective barrier erected to safeguard the town's perceived innocence. The man behind this unique law is none other than the town's spiritual leader, Reverend Shaw Moore. Reverend Moore is not just a clergyman, he's a man of influence, a figure whose words hold weight, and whose decisions shape the town's ethos. He's the architect of this dancing ban, a law he believes serves as a moral compass for the town's young inhabitants. Reverend Moore's influence runs deep, his words echoing in the town hall, the local diner, and even the schoolyard. His staunch belief in the law's necessity has made it an integral part of Beaumont's identity. It's not just a rule, it's a way of life. But for all its adherence to tradition, Beaumont is not immune to change. Enter Ren McCormack, a city boy with a zest for life and a love for dance. Ren's arrival in Beaumont sets off a chain of events that challenge the town's long-standing norms. His rebellious spirit and relentless pursuit of freedom become a beacon of change in this little town. So here we have Beaumont, a town bound by tradition, guided by the stern hand of Reverend Moore, and entrenched in a law that bans public dancing. It's a town caught in a time warp, resistant to change, and wary of the new. But with Ren in town, Beaumont was in for a big surprise. In the face of adversity, Ren decides to take a stand, or rather, a dance. Our protagonist, Ren, is not one to back down easily. He decides to challenge the law, the only way he knows how, through dance. Yes, dance. Dance, An expression of freedom and joy becomes a form of rebellion, a symbol of defiance against the repressive law that has shackled the town of Beaumont. Ren's rebellious spirit is not limited to his nimble feet. His words, too, carry the power to inspire. He stands before the town council, delivering a speech that echoes with passion and conviction. He quotes passages from the Bible, eloquently arguing that even the good book supports the joy of dance. It's a speech that resonates with many, stoking the fire of rebellion in their hearts. But how does one organize a dance in a town where it's forbidden? Well, you make it a secret, of course. And so, Ren, along with his newfound friends, begin to plan an underground dance. Every step of the way is filled with thrill and trepidation, every moment a dance on the edge of danger. In the midst of this revolution, a relationship blossoms. Ariel Moore, the Reverend's daughter, is drawn to Ren's audacity and spirit. She's tired of the restrictions, yearning for the freedom that Ren symbolizes. Their relationship, like their dance, is a whirlwind of emotions, a dance of love and rebellion against the status quo. Their dance is not just a dance, it's a statement, a declaration. It's a challenge to the law, a challenge to the town's rigid beliefs. It's a call to the people of Beaumont, urging them to break free from their chains and embrace the joy of expression. In the end, it was not just about the dance, but about the freedom to express oneself. The dance revolution was a testament to the power of self-expression and the indomitable spirit of youth. And it all started with a boy named Ren and his decision to dance. And who can forget the iconic finale where the whole town cuts loose? As the climax of a story that had us on the edge of our seats, the final dance scene of Footloose is nothing short of electrifying. Picture this, the once stiff and rule-bound town of Beaumont, transformed into a vibrant dance floor. The uptight folks we saw at the beginning now swaying to the rhythm of rock and roll, breaking free from their self-imposed shackles. It's a sight to behold. This isn't just a change in scenery or mood. It's a shift in the town's very core, a testament to the power of music, dance, and youthful rebellion. The townsfolk, once so set in their ways, finally let loose and embrace the joy of dance, casting aside the fear and prejudice that once held them captive. It's a scene that leaves you with a sense of triumph, a feeling of liberation. But Footloose is more than a feel-good dance flick. It's a symbol of youth rebellion against unjust norms, a beacon for those brave enough to challenge the status quo. Ren McCormack, our protagonist, isn't just a city boy with some fancy moves. He's a symbol of change, a catalyst that sparks a revolution in this small town. His journey, his struggle, and his ultimate victory resonate with anyone who has ever felt the need to break free. In the end, it's not just the town of Beaumont that changes. We, the audience, are also transformed. We're reminded of the power of resilience, the importance of challenging outdated norms, and the sheer joy that comes with letting loose. We're left with a sense of hope, a belief that change is possible, even in the most rigid of places. And that's the magic of Footloose. It's not just a movie, it's a movement. It's a call to action. It's a celebration of the spirit of rebellion, a tribute to the power of dance, and a testament to the enduring appeal of rock and roll. In the end, Footloose wasn't just a movie, it was a cultural phenomenon. So, what made Footloose more than just a dance movie? Well, it's the way it resonated with audiences on a deeper level. The movie wasn't just about fancy footwork and catchy music, it explored themes of rebellion, freedom, and the power of youth. It became a cultural phenomenon, inspiring generations to question authority and stand up for what they believe in. Footloose's timeless appeal lies in its universal message. It's a movie about fighting for your rights and challenging unjust norms. It's about expressing oneself through dance, an art form that transcends language and culture. The movie's enduring relevance is a testament to its powerful narrative and unforgettable characters. In the age of digital media, Footloose continues to inspire. It has become a symbol of resistance and self-expression, reminding us of the transformative power of art and music. Footloose, a movie that taught us to fight for our rights, to stand up against unjust norms, and most importantly, to never stop dancing.